Welcome chat, welcome. Today we are back into Genshin. We haven't done it for a while, so I thought we would go at it again. I'll just turn the background music off because it has its own music. Yes, we are back into Genshin. Planning to do the dailies and continuing the main story. I don't know how long stream will go, but yeah, that is the plan. Anyway, as always, do feel free to say hi. You're free to lurk as well. Also, Chaos, you actually just reminded me. It's pending approval as far as I'm aware, but we will have an emote for that. Yes, we are slowly adding emotes, so yeah. But yes, that is becoming an emote. Chaos supremacy. Oh yeah. Now again, as always with Genshin, you are free to join with co-op. Co-op's always open when it is available. I'll probably never shy away from that. But yeah. Just give me a moment. Alright. Also, I did do a little bit of grinding just to get us up to CR 28 because we were just a little bit underneath. So I'll show you it now. We got a new Fontaine character. You see, meet for 20 CR 25 requirement. Yes. No God. Pet go. Be that. That's how you pronounce it. If I'm wrong, kill me. Oh. But yeah. I've also realized chat is again in the way of that. I need to make a separate thing for chat. Okay, that's better. Anyway, I'm hitting all the lovely wrong buttons already. We got there, and there. We'll head to the closest one.
Hello, hello.
Oh, hello Nez. Welcome.
How you going today?
Not too bad. I'm doing Genshin.
What's the
Very nice.
Yes. I thought I'd be in cool, like Katron does, so people. So if it ends up, because then if I'm not by myself, it's like I'm quiet. So I thought, if I do it this way, at least I would talk.
Oh, if you wanted someone to be loud.
True. Right headache. What am I supposed to do? Practicing for. I'm really sure. But I'm nowhere near as powerful as G. Never need to fix. Yeah. What were you doing? Or doing?
Getting stuck in traps.
Traps. Why traps?
Well, went around a corner, fell into a spike trap, and then I had mobs of bats and rats above me, and I couldn't climb back out of it in time.
I see.
How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Sword fighting is so much better than this.
What once?
Don't get frostbite.
Shame. Didn't man. How can I smash all? Shame. How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
So, what's your goal in the game today?
Shame.
We gotta try and do the main story.
How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Hold on one. So sorry about that. I just got a call.
As a good night should.
Welcome
Shame.
back.
Didn't make.
I was gone like for a few
Huh.
seconds.
How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
But that does mean you were
Shame.
gone.
Didn't
Yeah,
make.
true.
Huh.
Oh my
How can I
god!
smash all these training dummies at once?
That's an easy way to do this. Ah!
Oh, it seems like
Shame. Didn't make. Huh. How can
I
I
was
smash all
just in
these
Hawaii.
training dummies at once?
I'm feeling so sad. I've forgotten Bam's place up. Let's change party so let's see if we can get some more. Yo, I forgot they changed this. God, we haven't used
Time
her.
for
Let's
afternoon
use her. See if she can help me. See?
surprise.
No.
Shame. Didn't man. Huh. How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Oh, it seems I can't do it.
I did nothing. What? Who's letting me?
Didn't manage.
I'm struggling so much here. Why is this?
Ooh, you're taking
So
me.
what is it you're trying to do?
How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
So I have to destroy all these totems under 2 seconds.
All of them.
You're in for a little shock.
Indeed.
Blitz.
Jean's sword fighting is so much better than this.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Shame. Didn't man. Huh. How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
I'm struggling so much right now.
Wish me
Well,
luck.
unfortunately, there ain't anything I can help with you there.
Shame. Didn't man. Huh. How can I
Understood.
smash all these training dummies at once? Shame.
Hold
Didn't man.
on. I have an idea.
Huh.
I have an
How
idea.
can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame.
No.
Didn't. Huh. How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame.
Nah.
Huh. How can I smash all these training dummies?
I
Outrider
feel like
Amber,
I've tried
report-
At
everyone.
once.
Well, I feel like I've bitten off a bit more than I can chew right now as well.
Shame. Didn't man. Huh. How
Chat,
can
be
I
quiet. Be quiet.
There's still a long road.
smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't man. Huh.
Is this
How can I smash all these
theoretically
training dummies at
possible?
once?
I imagine it would have to be if it's in the game, right?
Shame. Didn't manage.
Yeah, but you have to be a.
How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't man. How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Put Amber's E
Shame.
in one of them, then use her Q in the other.
How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Okay. But here's the thing, I don't think I have access to a Q.
Outrider Amber, report.
Yeah, I don't have access to a Q. How do I? Is there like a little quick way of building up a Q?
It seems I can't do it.
Alright, I don't know what I was so worried about, huh?
That was a fail.
Shame. Didn't make.
Use Nero and hold the attack.
How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't manage. How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't. How can I smash? Shame. How can I smash all the? Shame.
High five.
How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't manage.
Come
How
on!
can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't.
It's like a second too slow. Come
How can I smash all
on!
these
No.
training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't. How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Come on.
Shame. Didn't manage to smash them all in time. Well, if at first you don't succeed, how can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame.
Come on!
How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't man.
Jean's sword fighting is so much
How can I
Okay.
smash all these training dummies
Amber's
at
E and
once?
Nero's heavy attack. Okay. Okay.
Go, Baron Bunny!
Shame. Didn't man.
Alright, I need to watch.
How can I smash all these training dummies
That's
at once?
funny.
It seems like he
Face that way. Swap. Turns around. Back. Turns around. Okay. Okay. Alright, okay.
Go, Baron Bunny!
That way. This way. That way. This way.
I'll catch up.
Shame.
Okay,
Didn't-
I got closer.
How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Yeah, I realized that.
Get him!
That way. This way. That way. This way.
So
Yes!
that's how to do it. I'm impressed.
Oh my god. Thank you, Chaos, for your help. Oh, that was harder than it had to be.
You're telling me.
Nerd. Oh my god. Hell.
Just what will we come across?
Oh, I also figured out a way to get rid of the green outline around the model. So that's gone
Someone
now.
needs assistance.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good.
So we no longer have a green outline.
That's a fear reaper. I don't want that around.
So what?
That's a fear reaper.
Oh. Nothing here. Oh, let's just continue. Destroy 2 towers.
What's the hurry? Freeze! Cool it! Freeze!
Yo.
Yikes!
Angered.
Cool it!
I don't know how to.
Freeze!
Freeze.
This moment will be frozen in time. Dust! Cool it!
That's a hell of a weapon.
I don't even know what's happening currently, but okay.
I can read it out for you if you want, but I don't think you'd know what I'm on about even then.
Probably not.
Called Legendary Dagger of the Deep One.
Wasting some points, I see, Chaos. Oh shit, that reminds me. Thank you, Chaos. Haven't opened something that I need for that. I won't open that. Alright. There we go. Now if we do head pack redeems, that should also work when that finishes as an opening. Alright. But yes, you wasted some points. How do you feel?
You stole someone's points. How do you feel about that?
No, they wasted them. It literally says waste points. Worth it? I set it to that number specifically so it would be worth it.
Please tell me the number 666.
No. It's even better. But you give me a good idea, I might make that enough.
Oh, so sorry.
Motion to compel! Breath of the flame!
God, I hate your shield! Get on with your shield! I hate it.
Freeze!
What if the shield is the best thing?
God, for me it's not. It's my enemy that has the shield.
Dodge this!
Thank you for that. Thank you for being unalived. I have to go away. Okay. Once we're done with the dailies, we'll move on to the main story.
What's the hurry?
Oh yeah, right, the ballista.
Meat. Apparently a lot of characters.
I've told you about the ballista, right?
No.
At the very minimum, they deal 10 die 100 points of fire damage.
Oh, no, I remember.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Wow.
Cool it.
Back into a fire.
Dodge this.
Hello.
Cool it.
Oh, cash you join. Amaryllis, welcome, welcome.
And he's gone.
Yeah. Wait. Stop climbing the tree! Started climbing the tree!
Freeze.
Wrong one.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
That's you.
Cool it.
Hello?
Terra smash.
Maybe this would voice just work. So I'm listen to your stream, so there's gonna be a delay.
Okay. Yeah, hello, Amaryllis. I was a bit busy in the fight, but welcome, welcome. Right, potato. Potato. I'm just vibing. All good. It's always good to vibe. That's what I mostly do when I'm in your chat, just vibing.
What's the hurry?
Going to heal. And I do it this way so you don't yell at me.
Well, that's certainly not healthy for me.
But certainly not what for?
I have a ballista pointing straight at me.
Oh, that sounds like a you problem.
It's already been lit and it's preparing to fire.
I see. That's the end of dailies. Okay. The mission line.
Find Viz and run. You think you can find me? Yes, it can.
From Fontaine. Oh, I haven't even gotten there yet.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
Where is Fontaine on my map? I don't think I've probably unlocked it yet. I will.
I think it's above Sumeru.
I think it's above.
Above
seen-
Sumeru, yeah. Left a bit more.
Here.
Left.
Inactivity serves no
So
purpose
over
whatsoever.
here where I haven't unlocked yet. Gotcha.
Yeah. Above that. Pretty much. Remember that time? We
Seems
were
all the other
exploring
knights
Sumeru to that,
already have their
beautiful
hands
place where you
full.
took the screenshots, and you forgot the date. Section 7.
Are you? Oh, over here.
Yeah, above that. There we go. That's it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amazing, isn't it? So large.
The map expanded. When did that happen? I still haven't unlocked this part yet.
Come on, let's get moving.
But the goal
not
is
frozen in
to
place
continue
after
the
all.
story today. That is one of the goals. But since you've just joined, you want to do probably one boss? Then I'll
Sure,
go.
I don't mind.
Then I'll probably go and do the story.
Yeah. What boss?
You can pick.
Yeah, the ballista hit me.
I
I took 1,230 points of fire damage.
Well, you haven't unlocked Inazuma yet, so that takes out those bosses.
Yes, I have not unlocked that yet.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
I'll be quiet.
I don't know. I don't really need any of the bosses you currently have. No offense.
Okay.
Wow.
Done that one. I haven't done him yet. The wolf.
Okay, we can do the wolf.
I want to teleport here. I really should unlock more of a map.
Be helpful.
It would be.
Switch out Shen to fighting the ice boss.
But has been a little while since we've been in Genshin, so.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
That was such a delayed response, you guys.
Was it now?
It actually has been delayed.
This moment will be frozen in time.
We don't want the good shield from normally.
Free.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I was trying to figure out which character to play.
But I'm currently fighting, and I'm being blown up.
That's always good though.
It is. Being blown up is amazing fun. Indeed.
For me to heal you.
No.
No.
Would you prefer to take 1,200 something points of fire damage?
Preferably neither. You just take the butterfly.
My evasion means nothing.
How dare thee.
I didn't know you were going for it. If I had, I would have left it for you.
What's the hurry?
Oh, well.
Grabbing the wolf book very slow.
I'm only going to start off with a little bit of my health missing. Nothing too bad.
Hey, it's not that hard.
Ah,
Say, look, I just healed you.
oh, wow, let's go. Woo!
What are you doing?
We'll do this summer story.
I can't be going the zone way.
Terra Smash!
I'll leave him mostly up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't gonna go with that. How he fights. He's gotta target you.
I almost into the die.
Okay. Here it comes. Why is it slowly taking damage? What is it?
I don't know. Might be.
Dust!
We now have some barriers, apparently. Oh, that's cool.
And this destroyed the
Terra Smash!
Bad thing, it's bad thing.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this!
I'll leave the remaining hope for you.
You take it to Kendall.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
That also reminds me. I don't know why it's reminded me. When was that?
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Oh, don't think that needs to be. Why is there so much to claim?
I don't know. Have you just not played for a while?
Apparently so. What's that? Did I get more wish things? That's what I want to know.
Are you gonna spend money on?
If you're ever going to
Respect
ask,
must
do you
be
need to
given
get
to
more
the will
wishes,
of
assume the
every
answer is
creature.
yes.
Each fish in
I
the
mean,
ocean swims in its own
It almost
direction.
always is.
Do we want to pull? So we do. I will use.
You absolutely do. I don't know who it is, but you want
Otherwise, I will
them.
use. Because if so, I'll use Stardust and get these.
Out of those two, I only have Yelan, but she's a really good character.
Come
for
on,
me.
let's get moving. We're not frozen in
So
place.
should
after
I?
all.
And
Should I get more of these?
yes,
Just
you can never have.
as many as I can.
Yeah, like your credit card.
And which one are we pulling for?
To
I
survive
would personally
hardship,
recommend
you must
Yelan,
prepare
but I
for
have no clue
hardship.
about that, the other one.
This one?
I have no clue about them, but I do know Yelan. Yelan's pretty good.
I still don't.
Meanwhile, I'm the devil on your shoulder. You want them all.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Okay.
Well, you can do
Nine.
40 pulls.
Yeah, I'm not doing 40 pulls now. We get to pull 10 times one banner. One of these banners.
I reckon Yelan.
Yarn.
Yeah, that's my recommendation.
Okay, if we hold on. 50%. Otherwise it could be. I already have that one.
Hopefully no one judges me.
And what about this one? They're exactly the same, just that's different. Either
Oh,
fire,
yeah,
fire or
confusing.
water. I don't think I have a water one. Let's pull for this one.
Guy Publishing House has released new
And we got purple!
lay out military strategy in a simple and pragmatic way. Those are my favorites.
So that just sounds like you didn't get the water one, so I guess it's time to pull again.
I know, right? So sad.
Seems all the other knights already.
And we
have their
didn't
hands
even get
full.
a character.
Here you go, pulling again.
I was only doing it once. Oh well.
You're letting your chat down.
Chaos is the only one that replied.
So you're letting him down.
I'm about to do one even more. Yeah, I'm gonna go and do a main story now, the main goal of this stream.
So
Be quiet. I said we'd do one boss and then I'd go and do this.
Yeah, but then you mentioned pulling, and now you got me excited for nothing.
I said we'd pull once 10 times.
Yeah, but as the saying goes, one more.
yeah, come on.
Well then whip out your credit card.
Yeah.
Why would I do that for a game I don't own?
Mine's too valuable to be able to do your wishes.
Freeze!
Leave it all to me.
We spin right round, right round.
I don't know if you're referencing what you want to reference with that.
I'm referencing a song.
Dodge this!
If you know, you know. I'll just leave it at that.
Well, I guess I don't know. You
Be
don't.
thankful.
I don't want to know what you search up now.
I mean, that's not something you search up. That's something that someone gives you as a false link to something.
Oh.
Quite the find.
That's another popular one.
I don't even know what you said.
You've never heard of the legendary song by Rick Ashley?
Look up there! That's the J
Yes, I have.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm referring to.
Oh.
This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is.
A zombie with a hero soul.
Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
Oh. Thank you for the follow, Raiden Impact. Right? Raiden Impact. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. Yes, thank you for the follow. My handle is... It's going fine. Just so you know, you can call me Demon. I stream Genshin, Minecraft, Raft, a few other games here and there as well. Yes, well, again, thank you for the follow and welcome, welcome. It just teleported me up here. I see a Pikachu and Natamo. Nice to hear that you hope you're... I do enjoy the game. Yes, indeed. What? That over there doesn't look like something I want to deal with. Looks like a fan.
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism
Well, that
thingy.
hurt more than what I wanted it to.
Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must be the way.
Do you know the way?
This is the way.
No.
Freeze! Yeah.
No. So just went to the sea sports? You need a... okay. Wrong button. Thank you! My only air user, let's go. Already getting a time to shine.
You lead the way.
Still level
See, that's-
1.
That's how you know they're good.
I feel like I should level them up.
Let them up. You should do so. NPs. No point doing it now.
Yes, lucky they gave me for... Confirm. I just want them to be at least that level. There we are.
You got them all the way up to level 20.
Yeah. Yo! Okay, that's cool. Thank you for your advice. Otherwise, I would be there for ages. I use her for fast sprinting around the
It only
world.
takes
She's
us
like
up to
a
here.
bunch of.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aw, if that wind current was
Oh,
stronger,
wrong.
we'd be able to
Exactly.
reach the top in one go. Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets it! If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right?
Indeed.
Alright, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there.
Looking nowhere.
Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Paimon has a new idea.
And I think I like your idea, Paimon, if I'm thinking the same thing.
Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista?
Oh, why doesn't it give me an option to agree? Oh, that's so sad.
I was really upset
Oh,
when I came across that option.
Right.
I was like, why?
This
Why?
method does seem a bit unsafe.
It would be so cool.
It would have been.
So,
Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
damn, I would prefer to go flying out of a plane very much.
The scent of treasure.
Where is it? I don't want to go flying off in the wrong direction.
That's called exploring.
True, let's just go in this direction then.
There
Probably
is
the
no
wrong
wrong
direction.
direction. There is no wrong direction. It's called exploring.
If we go in one direction for long enough, you'll get back to the same spot.
True. I think I found it. I found it. I had to go to the other side of the mountain for it.
Is it bad for me to say that it's just been a direct travel? You shouldn't have needed to do that.
Yeah, I realize that now. Wait.
Oh, hey, according to Discord, you finally gone live.
What? I've been live for ages.
Yeah, like several years. in fact.
That's what you think.
Do I have to be? We just go up to a ballista.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed
I don't
grounds?
think you want to.
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along.
Maybe.
She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us. Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
Paimon's one brain cell has gone out the window.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
I know, right?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Yes. I mean, I was about to make that
Here
joke,
they
but I don't know the
come.
character too
Line 'em up and knock 'em down.
I want to see.
Over here!
No damage.
Dodge this!
Not going to use it.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Peace will never be an option. I know. Why can't peace be an option?
Freeze!
I'm away from the edge. I don't want to climb up the mountain.
Ja! 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 Ja!
appearing. Wow.
Take the target alive.
Fine.
Inadmissible evidence! Incinerate!
Aha, you miss. How do you feel?
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should.
Why do you look special? Explain yourself.
Take the target alive.
Yo, spinning Q. Let's go.
Take this. Attack.
Away from the edge. Over here,
Yeah,
Matthew.
freeze. Tiptoeing.
Who goes there?
More.
Take the
Why?
target alive.
Steady as stone.
I don't like it.
Don't get frostbite.
Attack.
Dodge this.
We're getting
Try it.
Freeze.
healed.
Take the target alive.
Be amazed!
Oracle quest 5 treasure hoarder here, and I got high kicked by the mobs falling from 5th and its defamation. This place traumatizes me. I did the high kick to the treasure hoarders on here, and I had to climb down the mountain and then back
Stop.
up.
What's all this about?
It was a pain.
Lady Coaching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the Jade Chamber?
We're invited guests here to look for the Lure Qixing. Who are you?
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Oh,
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
Okay.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Thinking isn't that hard, Paimon, if you had a
Anyway,
brain cell.
For a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is
been a long
quite
time
the
at last.
mystery, even to the Qixing.
That was... Huh? Oh,
This
right.
was sad.
So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
Ridiculous.
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
No.
Huh?
Not at all.
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up.
Isn't there a cover-up?
I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got a point there.
I thought that's the whole point of the story.
Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue
should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained.
Yes, we asked them to be.
Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly.
Oh, so she has an inflated ego. Gotcha, gotcha.
How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, Traveler.
Because we don't talk.
You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor?
Oh, that's such a point.
But, wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
So you go.
Alright. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and... Well then. May we meet again, Traveler.
We don't even hear a full explanation.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her?
3.
Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime!
That does not sound good at all.
Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift? With a certain boom shakalaka, of course.
Not the boom shakalakas again.
Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
Oh my god. I still don't get what boom shakalaka means.
There's still a long road ahead.
That's sad. Boom shakalaka means boom shakalaka. Didn't you know that?
Be quiet. That doesn't give it proper context.
You didn't say you wanted context. You simply said you wanted to know what it means.
Oh god.
Emotional damage.
Chaos made emotional damage. I see.
Well, he got you there.
True.
Wish I had a button that made emotional damage for playing everything's so much easier.
What do you wish?
That had a button that played emotional damage, so that way when I play D&D I can just press it like the DM.
like you'd be able to do that.
What's the...
Ooh, look at that slime. It looks crystal clear and very delicious.
Good one.
That's the one.
You made a way to get used.
I mean, think about it this way. When you move to play online, you got the Discord soundboard to play around.
I do indeed.
Never! I see a grassy slime as well. Hello, Echo Crow! Welcome, welcome! We're doing some Genshin today. Haha. It burns. Echo. Walking on water. Oh, okay.
Cool it.
Oh.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh.
Thing.
It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
What does that thing sound like?
You're doing good. That's good to hear, Echo Crow.
I like how the question is just entirely ignored.
I know, right?
Leave it all to me. Time to clean up.
In all seriousness, like, what does thing sound
You think that's thing A or thing B?
I'm thinking more of one C.
I can barely understand what you're saying, I'm going to be honest.
He's talking about thing A and thing B, you know, from Cat in the Hat.
Yeah, what about it?
What do they sound like?
They sound like thing A and thing B.
Exactly. Hey, you getting it?
Oh, thank you. I always wanted to.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it. You're open. Freeze.
And they've disappeared. Now, it seems that people have gone to an ad break.
Ad break.
Yes.
What gave it away?
And me getting a notification people went off to an ad
Come
break.
on, let's get moving.
We're
not frozen in
I had-
place.
I just looked at the bottom of my screen. It's like I have this giant eyeball staring back at you. I was like, yes, that's totally the game.
I see.
I had had it in first stream, but I haven't had one since.
You should be having one now, probably.
Nah.
No?
Nope. Oh, yeah.
What if I was using a different Twitch player?
True. Where the hell did I get this key?
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders, when their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry, I will compensate you both. Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me.
I swear this is like the 4th ad in a row. 5.
So you are getting a July.
I did say there was.
You said a giant eyeball.
There was an ad.
What?
It was an ad for eyelashes or something like that.
I see. Funny.
I'm actually at a meal, so family dinner times.
Okay. And then I'll wait a little bit.
Bye.
This is beautiful.
He abandoned us.
It's not my fault. Oh, Chaos left. I see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you should be back now. Are people back? Are you back? Uh-huh. I still hate how I can't fix that bloody ad setup. It's either that or they run like every 90 seconds. And yes, yes. So with the ads, I either run them like that, or they run so often, or you get pre-rolls. Those are like my two options, and I think people don't want any of them. So
Well, of course not. They're ads.
I know,
I mean,
right?
that's kind of self-explanatory.
Oh god.
The joys of being a creator, am I right?
The joys of apparently applying for affiliate without clicking the apply button.
Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations.
Your chocolate drinks, I see.
Now just give me a moment, and I'll let the boss know.
You know, I
You
read
can go
that,
see her
I
whenever
looked
you
over at
require
the
that
dessert I
box.
made, and it certainly turned into a chocolate milk drink now.
Great! Paimon sugar frosted slime now comes in a beautiful package.
How are we making this meal?
Is that really something you want to ask?
I really want to know. Yes, indeed. Resuming. One's closer. Trying to figure out which one was closer. I had to use all my brain cells.
Well, that's not good.
What's the hurry?
Hey there! A guy called Mung Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history.
Be looking around, trying
It's already been
100% water
cleaned.
nation region.
Will it do?
All good. Thank you for the luck, and good luck with the water nation. Can't wait for Earth Nation. Seasonal.
No one wants the Fire Nation.
Yep. It's great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure. Please help yourselves. As long as it's on our shelves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations, too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful!
I'm still not sold on this gift idea.
Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's
It's
go
hard
to
to
the
tell
Jade
you want
Chamber
any
to see
idea, apparently.
Ningguang.
Be quiet. Oh, guess what arrived in the mail yesterday?
Do I need to be worried?
I got a cinnamon roll.
Who does that? Like, who mails a cinnamon roll just in like this cardboard package box?
It's not the food, it's the character.
Who would deliver a baked good through the postal service? I can't even say baked goods because you said one.
And I got a Pikachu, a little plastic penguin, and something for Pudding Fox.
So you got a baked good that was peeking at you. I gotcha.
It's a cinnamon roll. It's got a bow and everything.
Neighborhood.
That's a mildly threatening pastry.
It's a stuffed toy.
A stuffed pastry? That doesn't sound appetizing.
What's if you want to eat poop? What do you want? What do you want to eat? What do you want to eat?
Because that's what a cinnamon roll means to me.
Oh yeah.
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
That was such a glitch.
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
There's multiple codes. There she is.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Why don't their mouths
Oh no,
move?
it's nothing.
You're threatening people's cinnamon rolls.
It's not threatening, it's cute.
This
I don't
palace
know,
floats in
man.
the skies.
It's
higher than
halfway
the peak
between
of
being
any
armed.
mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue.
Oh, hold on.
I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue.
It's a palace. Of course it's meant to be big.
One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
Ooh.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wangshu Inn with an annoying brat.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You're peeking on us from time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
Misunderstanding?
I believe that you've heard of the
Think
Archon
far.
War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon.
Ooh.
Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
Hello, Alice Thompson 1. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I am doing fine. We are currently doing a bit of Genshin. It's been a while since we've done Genshin here on the channel. But yes. Hello! Welcome, welcome. You may call me a demon. I mostly stream bit Genshin, Minecraft, Raft, and a few other games here and there. We're also starting Terraria as well here. That's going to become a regular thing. But yes. Yeah,
yes.
How are we? My stream is doing fine at the moment. I don't know if there's been any technical issues on the viewers' end. I know there's been issues with my ads here on the channel for quite some time since I've gone affiliate. Which game I play the most? Oh. It'd be a combination of probably Minecraft and Raft. They I play the most, and Genshin. Genshin is one I play a lot. I'm going to be honest here on the channel. But every Saturday we do either Raft, Minecraft, or Phasmo. Phasmo is kind of a monthly thing, once a month. So yeah, definitely, probably Genshin and Minecraft. I play a lot of Minecraft off stream as well.
Should probably also keep doing the weeklies in Phasmo because I like 5,000 experience.
I haven't even touched Phasmo since the update. Yeah, how are we doing, Thomas?
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand.
I used to play FPS with some friends. FPS. FPS. Ugh. Isn't that a shooting game?
First person shooter, yeah.
Yeah, thought as much. I play a little bit of shooting games. I play a bit Call of Duty. I don't do that on stream though, because that's on a console and I don't have a capture card.
Hiding the Exuvio was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
I have been thinking of maybe starting doing Apex or Valorant, I'm going to be honest. I thought that might be fun to stream at least once. But it's like, yeah. Thank you! Thank you for the compliment. I finally, after, I did not make it myself. I am not good at art. Apparently my art gives people amnesia, so we don't do art here. But yeah, a lot of people say they like the model. I finally fixed the green line around it from the capture. But yeah, I didn't make it myself. I'm better at making very simple black and white backgrounds and people. Plans to upgrade it. Probably rigging. I'm going to probably increase its better at rigging and see how we go, because VTuber models are expensive. Yay! $2,000. I'm like, oh no. Anyway.
What do you think, traveler?
I must have misheard you. What?
What do you mean? Pardon this?
I said I must have misheard you.
What, $2,000?
That can't be right.
Yeah. Hey, people can charge like $10,000 for like the model, then another $10,000 for rigging.
Yeah, but if no one pays the price, that's not their going price.
Yeah. The cheapest I've seen about is like 500. I can make it for. So I thank you for the thing about saying I can make it for you. But at the moment I don't see any plans of changing the model. So I'm still growing.
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered. The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. So please, this way.
You see, Paimon, the person that's helped us out so much is actually the enemy. Surely. And that's what I'm gathering from this interaction. Ends of Jade. Oh, good. Oh.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
All good, Thomas, but at the moment I'm not really planning to upgrade it at the moment. Maybe in the future, because I'm trying to save my money because I'm planning to go overseas. So it's all good. But for Discord, there's a Discord server that is a community server. So yeah, I know people. Ooh, friend. Make sure I take you as well.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can
I
we
already have. I've signed all your shit.
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
Legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
Ah, that wall. I forgot about that wall.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching... You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes.
Ooh.
But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power.
Summarize that for 2 years.
Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning.
Yo, Chaos, thank you for the head pat. Thank you. It's gonna be there for a while.
I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for their rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return.
Seriously,
So, does that include us?
Seriously?
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that! Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall! Don't look at Paimon like that! One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's
You
only as
attempt to
large as
save this as
Paimon's
trap pierce. You roll 18 plus 57. Save fail. Oh god.
Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for.
I'll look at that later. Look at that later.
Let's grab one, the biggest one.
Thank you for the follow, Thomas One. Alice Thomas One.
Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one. La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Huh? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a cheating spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, you really think so?
Yes. Obviously.
Well, should we not go then? Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves.
Not entirely.
That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
We're off to see who's it. No treasure chest, no. Oh, bands.
What's the hurry?
Ready? Come on. I feel like we got a waypoint near there. We do. Let's go. We got a waypoint. It's on the other side of a damn mountain.
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
Boom! Time for your arraignment!
Steady as stone.
Freeze!
What? You. Fire does the most damage.
Incinerate!
We shall burn.
You're
not going anywhere.
Motion to compel.
Noise.
Incinerate!
Mango. Knuckle.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Disgusting.
Now we take out the other one.
Cool it.
Leave it all to me.
Let's end this quickly.
I will slowly cut him down.
Dodge this.
Cool. I slipped up.
Yes, you did. You're facing us. Aha. You can defeat him, chat. Before he recovers.
Freeze.
Almost there, chat. Oh. Nah, just after he recovers.
This is it.
Don't get frostbite.
Use this.
As a dutiful maid would.
Counterattack.
We got heavy hitters out. Is this not being affected? He's taking damage, but he's not being affected. Oh, come on. Let's go.
Of death.
This way. Up.
Let's move. You're back into it.
Oh, you know now. Draw.
Have a load of this.
Motion to compel. Knuckle the flame.
Fulfill my duty. It isn't time for a break yet.
You paid for wow effect, Chaos.
Wow.
No slacking
Dodge
off.
this.
Boom boom.
Freeze.
It isn't time for a break.
Dodge this.
Haha. Before you can even attack, I am freezing you up.
Cool it. Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
Let's go, you'll
Freeze.
forever be frozen.
No slacking off.
Are you fighting your friend? Like me!
Cool it. Freeze.
Break yet.
Cool it.
Almost there, chat. After so long, we will defeat him. And you have fallen. And I fell. I fell.
Freeze.
Shouldn't get careless.
Don't get frostbite.
As a good knight should.
We go right round, right round.
The only thing I can think of whenever someone spins around like that is just that League of Legends character just screams, Tabassia! It just spins around. And that's all they're good for.
What are they for? Paimon's seen this pattern before, but where?
On the sigil.
Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. like child. Suspicious.
Not just a relic.
Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous.
These two are definitely up to something.
And the plot thickens.
Big
We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhang Li soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Indeed. I can't destroy these ones. I can destroy you though. Ha ha ha. We can teleport, see if that makes any difference. I don't think it will. Over trees.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago.
Break boy!
Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
We didn't.
What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly.
Yes,
yeah,
when they
his
suit
take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Hold on. I'll be right back. I need to go and get water. On my water, and I'm drinking it.
I guess someone wants you to hydrate.
Yes, I've hydrated.
What if I just spam all of my channel points on that?
I will run out of water.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's for
so
a good
you
cause.
also met
though.
with Kuching then. What did she have to say?
It was to put me in comfy mode.
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed.
I feel like I need to save those
Liyue
comfy mode
Qixing
things
don't
for
want to face that
Saturday.
truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine.
No, not whatsoever.
Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Kuching, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart, though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Indeed.
Why, Mora, of course.
I was expecting something more heartfelt, but makes sense.
All talked about was the Fatui this and the
Really,
Fatui
though?
that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Diwa Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingsa Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all.
It has to be naturally grown lilies.
Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild.
Found in the wild? Let's go.
Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
You need me to pick them.
That's correct.
Wait, what?
Your singing will surely bring out the strongest fragrance from the flowers.
Oh, no. No, not karaoke.
So how good is your singing?
I can't even hold a tune, I'm going to be honest.
It was at this
Great time
moment
to
that he
start.
knew he fucked up.
Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once he starts singing.
This has got to be some type of mini game, isn't it? What's your child? Please tell me this is an interactive game.
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready.
Clear's throat.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
I'm frozen. Why would you do something like this?
Motion to compel.
They must hate your singing voice. Doesn't everyone know? I'm almost gone. This is not good. We retreat.
Dodge this! Cool it!
Steady as stone.
We spin right round, baby, right round. Oh, that uses stamina? Oh, okay. Let's not do that again.
Dodge this!
Two.
Time for your arraignment.
I missed! I missed! No! I'm sorry, I need food. I'm about to die. What is it? Suspicious state? Hello?
What up?
No, you're not. Apparently I used it. Oh, increases all payments. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Confirm.
Motion to compel.
I need help me.
I must leave no stone un... Incinerate!
Cool it!
Ah, I got you, you bastard.
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this!
You're gonna be destroyed, right?
Don't push your luck. Cool it! Don't push your luck.
You get him.
Leave it all to me.
Swing your blade! I can't. Big on!
Dodge this! Ah!
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower.
Whopper.
Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey, it's... What's-her-face? Paimon can't remember.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name.
Horns.
Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade
What are
Chamber?
you on about now?
Oh, it's her! I remember.
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Haha! No wonder we said the wrong password.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
I see.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet.
Have you heard any static, Nez? Nez?
I have not, no.
Okay.
I'm assuming you don't want to hear the my spoon scraping on a bowl.
Because Because I kind of changed my setup again with my mic, so I thought I would ask why I remembered.
Oh no.
When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard.
Some are already dead?
Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the
alive?
heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing.
A mere 500, yes indeed.
This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality.
500-year
Since
baby
Rex
god of
Lapis has
summer.
passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
She's one of my favorite Archons. Is she the one with that swinging thing? Because if she is, I've seen her art and I really like her as well. But 500 years old. She's still a baby among the 7.
Huh? Did you just say as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood
No
flows
wonder you
through
have
my
horns.
veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day.
Ah. I'm going to be honest, I read a lot of Chinese novels, but I'm still not caught up on their beliefs. Oh! Coda! Oh, Chaos! What? I'm so confused. Chaos, thank you for the gifted tier sub. Thank you, thank you. Oh no, that's changed. Ah, sadness. Oh well. Yes, thank you for the gifted sub, Chaos. I haven't even subbed yourself, but giving it to other people.
I think Chaos is just trying to get the most bang for his buck.
I know, right? He had to go to Coda as well.
Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Why, demon? Why? Hi, B, and I don't understand. Welcome to the chat, B. You just coming in as why, demon, why? That makes sound alerts. Sound alerts, yes. Ah, because sound. Oh yeah. I see. So yeah. Some are default prices. Some were made extremely cheap. Some I made free. Bang, I'm pretty sure is default price. Well, default bits, I should say. And I made one extremely dear because I didn't want to play it because it might be copyrighted. I'm not sure yet.
I mean, at that point, I'd remove it before it actually does get played then.
True. I can do that in a few seconds. Since you're about to go to ad break, apparently, I've been given a notification for it.
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
It's not if you play it first.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished.
I removed it.
Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
You're broke. What are you on about?
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Head back towards? Alright. Wants me to be there. I'll go there. And... apparently, ads are rolling. So, I will be right back in a moment.
Yes, I myself will also take a toilet break, and welcome to the chat room, B.
Yes, I'm also going to take a toilet break. We'll be right back after these ads.
After these sponsored messages.
No, they're not sponsored. And I am back. And other people should be back in a moment.
The ads are still going. I think there's like one left.
Yeah, 6 seconds.
I'm dying.
And apparently people should be back now.
Yep. I'm trying to play Honkai Star, but I haven't played it in over no million, 5 weeks.
Huh? What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millilith and the Fatui?
Welcome back.
This atmosphere is highly abnormal. It seems as though something big has happened. We should ask around a little, just to be safe.
Guy with a mark.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
Wait. I think I see a nose. Time for the battle of what? 1.1. What? Good luck. Oh god. But why do I not see a nose? Is it just me?
Listen, we don't argue on people's facial features, alright?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
True.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Of course we can stand back and watch, but sadly it doesn't give us that option.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword.
Indeed.
So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
That ginger guy, Child.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him. He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
There's only one place he'll go. Go to the Golden House. I don't know where we're going. Have we been to the Golden House before?
What's the hurry?
Is that the bank? I feel like it's the bank. It is. It's not.
I'd imagine if they're referring to the bank, they would say the bank.
Oh, it's over here.
It's
What's
not
this?
highly in blank. It's Gold House. It's where the money is made.
Ah, no. Jesus Christ, it's been so long.
What's the hurry?
Yeah, you're thinking of like highly in blank. I'm not sure what it's called properly.
At least someone remembers the law of this game.
Who do you think I am?
I just realized, maybe I want to heal up first.
Nah, you should be fine.
I got told there's a battle coming along, so I'm healing up first. Leave me alone.
I think this battle is one of the easiest bosses ever. Or, weekly bosses.
Weekly?
After the Barlin.
Boom, boom. Alright.
What's the hurry?
Let's go, we're all healed up. We should also buy food. Why am I being so over-prepared? Fish guy, give me your food! Yeah, give me your food. Purchase. All the food. Oh, the fish. Apparently it's good. Good eating. Okay. Yeah, it was nerfed afterward. Its many complained it was too strong on first release. Oh. Wait, the food was, or was the boss? No. In the story mode. Oh, so the boss was? But the food. We'll be fine. We will only die 100 times to win a one battle.
What's the hurry?
So this is a golden pass. You will manage. Haha, haha. Welcome to my stream, so we absolutely fail. Party recommended level 37. 49s across the board. Let's go. 40. It should be at least 49 average.
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora.
So much cash.
This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right?
No.
Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business.
Wait.
It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here?
They've been knocked unconscious.
Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is alright.
Does Rex become a weekly boss? Posture check.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But
What?
now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
Indeed.
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers,
God versus
it's my duty to
MC.
see the will of the
Death
Tsaritsa
battle.
fulfilled. She will get that
Oh,
which
no.
she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that.
What? I was about to say, please don't post links in the chat.
When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished.
Fucked up.
Hello, Ezra!
Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and
Seems like
consider the
everyone's coming out to
consequences of
watch
her
you
actions.
play Genshin now.
But as for me,
Die
the greatest
miserably.
pleasure of being a harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
Your death.
Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up to it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
He's a bow user.
How unbecoming.
What's the hurry?
Cowering already?
Why is he so weak?
Because you're so level now.
Poor timing. Poor timing.
Dodge this!
A whale? Why a whale?
Poor timing. Passable effort. You're wide open.
Get wailed on indeed.
Cowering already?
You're getting on my nerves.
Poor
You're getting on
time.
my nerves.
How could you say something like that?
Kick him in the balls.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Try this. Passable effort.
Damn your bloody shield.
We have a shield too.
You've made some progress.
Yes, I'm quite aware of that.
Guess I should take you more serious. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you.
You want phase 2?
That just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Second. Why is there a second ball?
No,
Cool it. Don't push your luck.
Leave it all to me.
You're attacking when he's attacking me! Oh.
Freeze.
Oh my god.
This moment will be frozen in time.
We believe in you.
I'm almost dead, be quiet.
Okay, we might not anymore.
That was a close one. Indeed. I got off revival food, so that's not a problem.
I did this.
You've got some skills. Quick!
Fucking teleports?
He jumps.
I'll crush you!
The first time I did this was like 2 years ago now, I think.
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
Well, it's a learning experience for the both of you.
Pretty much.
I tried the
No use hiding back there. All you do is run.
Wait until you use your shield again.
You say you've attempted. Does that mean you haven't succeeded yet?
Leave it all to me.
Come on, go.
Dodge this.
Please tell me he doesn't have a third, please. Please tell me he doesn't have a third form.
You're right. He doesn't have a third. He has a fourth.
Why are we getting knocked down?
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
Miss, you survived.
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia.
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know.
Fine.
This should have been expected.
Why is there a pineapple?
Well, then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
going to cost you! Yeah!
It's a final form! How many forms does this guy have?
Many as he needs to.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it!
Oh my god, this guy is so overheated. Why does he have so many balls? Run, 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 run.
Steady as stone.
Come exactly to me. Let's do what I need. I also. How do you have that in mind?
Don't push your luck. Oh, so sorry.
I'll catch up. I must leave no
Right
stone
foot,
unturned.
Dodge this. Don't push your luck.
Burn, burn, burn. You cannot dodge that. Fire!
Invisible evidence!
What's the hurry?
So many half-lives.
You're cut above.
Woo! We did it.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Oh, you still want to beat your ears.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
AOB, AOB. B.
You already
Aye.
know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Not at all. I have to go and get more water. I'm out of water.
How quick can we make Demon run out of water? Or you think he goes out and he gets a single cup whenever someone does the hydrate?
I've gotten water and I am now hydrating. That's what her team says too. Here you are.
I can. I can spend my channel points on requesting an ad. What?
He's a bone. I did have a bone next to me, but I drank it all. Ah! God damn it. Don't you dare run that, dude. You use your channel points on that.
How much is it, you think? Yeah,
Now,
that's...
Now, me?
Keep drinking.
I gotta die of laughing while drinking.
I have 320 points. I have 3 more ways to do it.
I have apparently more than 4,000 channel points.
Why do you have that many channel points?
Do you give yourself those channel points?
I don't think I can.
I'm going to run out of water again. It's a
I've only had to
small
drink
bottle.
once. I've only had to drink once. That's 3 more requests.
I haven't drunk a whole bottle of water. What are you on about?
Okay, that's 5 requests.
Oh, I'm not losing channel points for this. I can just keep spamming it.
Wow, they were all nuked.
Why aren't you losing channel points?
Well, I think it's glitched because it keeps saying I have lost channel points, but I haven't.
I see. I'm almost out of water.
Well, you know what they say. Gotta get that hydration.
I'm now out of water again. Hi. To you two, B.
Hi, hi.
Great.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest
Boss
still
fight?
beckons.
Yes, we just did the boss fight, Echo Crow.
Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least.
Brick boy. That's what makes me. Not doing this. You can have your channel points back. Not doing that. I'm out of order. I've sent your channel points back to you, Chaos.
It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts.
Hydration. Hydration is important.
Projectile. Projectile and refund. I'm just gonna refund it all to you.
As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
I'll just go through the...
Backup plan?
Well...
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process.
On, where's your name, Chaos? I know you sent messages before. Where are you? There. And take one back.
The truth
Man,
is,
not even doing
the
a
world
posture
belongs to
check.
those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak.
Correctly.
I'm over him.
Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
And I had to get up to get water. Posture check is not needed right now.
Go get water.
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
I didn't say anything.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
True.
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
The talismans!
Hey! Those are sigils of permission!
Oh, there's another boss fight.
Another boss fight?
Oh,
What?
Paimon remembers now! The Fatui have been researching them!
Yeah, have fun.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research.
I don't remember how.
With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
Cutscene. That's a big fish.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone! That guy is fast!
He's fast at running away.
What's going on?
Kraken.
Not a kraken.
It's not a kraken.
No.
Damn.
It's a god of vortex.
So it's a vortex. A vortex kraken.
Not a
I'm
kraken.
exhausted.
Kraken.
Does that mean if you use
If
fire
we
magic, you
hadn't
can say it's
happened
crackling?
to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go.
Hail Hydra. Oh my god. That's
Is the
That's
Overlord
a
of the
reference
Vortex
to
still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
I really need to get a job so I can start.
What are you doing here?
My laptop is dying.
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chi.
Man, you get 1 FPS, you're lucky.
Sorry, that's the wrong way
Faced
around.
with a calamity
One
of such magnitude,
One.
we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Common enemy.
You get 60 seconds between frames. You're still lucky.
What do you have?
Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue?
Frequently, my FPS counter shows 0.
Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pin in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
I wish.
I think the last time I tried to take a step in the
It's
game
not
took like
just you.
5 minutes.
We've got new Millilith
That's not
recruits who
really
can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force
I
of an
told you
ancient
again,
god's
Shelly.
presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle.
I see.
Which is why we must stop that
I mean,
monster
5
before
minutes
it
per
gets any
step is
closer to
quite
Liyue
the
Harbor.
metric.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary.
Annoying emo kid.
What? Oh, Zhao.
Yeah. I can't say their names, so I give them nicknames.
So will the power of the Chisei,
Yeah, Paimon.
Lilith,
Give
and
them
Adepti
nicknames.
gathered here be enough to stop that god?
Zhao does 40K.
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is
Yeah.
not necessarily.
See, in your world, everyone's just a baker.
All of you are supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chi Sing did once research the matter of the Guizhong ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
Yo.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Exactly.
Off to war.
Yep.
What the hell? Boss fight anymore.
Sure it is.
They're attacking the Guizhong ballista!
Yeah, there you go.
Time for tower defense. We're doing tower defense. And I'm going to die.
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
Man, spoilers.
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. You! Get over here.
Dodge this!
You
This one will be frozen in time.
Don't let tie-dye or you set hard.
Basically, you lose it if one of the tiles die. It shows the HPs on the side.
I see.
Cool it!
No, you don't. I try, but no, you don't. I focus on using dual stroke attack first.
Dodge this!
So now we're about you.
Cool it! Too far.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Terra Smash!
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Why is it so
To say
many?
we can't hold them,
I
children.
know!
Huh?
What?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the tiny giant cars! Wow! It's Madam Ping's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
Thank you, Granny!
My work finished. Now you're not going anywhere.
Granny.
just begun.
Stop! Stop!
Looks like I
Stop! Please stop!
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
Stop!
So this is what Ganya's like in a
Redman's
fight!
gonna die! I'm coming, Redman!
My name means swiftness.
Gotta get him.
Take my power and run as I do.
Get it, Vega! Ah!
Don't push your luck.
This is not fun. Where will the enemy?
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Now we run to the other side.
I really wish.
Big on!
Don't get frostbite.
Time for your arraignment!
What's the hurry? Dodge this.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Why are they over here on the other side?
This will be frozen in time. Dodge this.
I think that add-on was the legendary one.
Motion to compel!
Cool it.
They all keep going.
As a dutiful maid would.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Oh, big beam! Hyper beam cannon!
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
What's it doing? It's destroying the ballista!
It's our emo husband.
Emo saved us.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have Another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
The Jade Palace! It's being destroyed! Now we nick up.
Did you say that this was destroyed?
The Jade Palace is getting destroyed.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place.
Bravo! Bravo!
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade.
1.1 season final. Oh!
The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
Yes! I have reached it! Checkpoint! Woohoo!
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Was super time skipped.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
True.
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations.
Where's her nose? I see no nose.
Are you on about people's noses again?
They don't look like they have a nose in some shots.
Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago.
Do this otherwise I forget.
Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
Indeed.
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
Ooh.
What?
In the dream,
I yearn to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Uh-oh. Wasting points again.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon.
Going back to Mondstadt's history again.
The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife
good
between
thing?
the two sides.
I have no idea.
Because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't
Child,
we just beat that big
we're having a
monster?
very important conversation. Don't bring that up right now.
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Why is that?
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus.
You're gonna make a kid cry. Come on.
Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection, but it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Haha, Conqueror of Demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
They're gonna stick around and help?
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh?
Things like that again.
Right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death too?
Oh my god, more information.
Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshem Funeral
I have
Parlor.
a feeling. I don't care if I'm wrong. If the feeling's right, I'm going to laugh. And we're going to another ad break. So we'll cook food while we're at the ad break. That's something I need to do.
Yeah, that sounds really good right about now.
Chicken. What I cook? Oh, I'm getting chicken. Learn. What do I cook? 24. Exactly one. Yo. I'm gonna just go buy some food.
Speaking of cooking chicken, you'll never guess what ad's currently playing.
KFC?
Someone has like a piece of chicken over a grill.
Ah. I want you. And I want 5.
That's nice.
Why not you?
Well, now you're just making me feel bad.
I'm messing you. You are my closest friends. How does that make you feel?
Conflicted.
Conflicted. I got work at 6 o'clock in the morning again.
Oh, damn.
Ten seconds.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng funeral parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
How much longer does this quest have?
You'll never know.
I know, right?
What's the hurry?
I had to go down.
Cuisine is inedible.
Right, here? No, what? I'm so confused.
What's the hurry?
I swear it showed me on the minimap I'd be down.
What if you are?
Goodbye. Enter. Echo!
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you're also one of the Harbingers?
It's you two. I believe we've met once before.
Please
In
don't
the
tell me
city
I have
of
to say so as
Bards,
well.
was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward,
So we got
wouldn't you say?
34 minutes. Base to the end. Ooh. Okay.
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
He had it all along.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Geo? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract, for it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole
But I want to know about the death.
Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Liyue goes into an uproar. Tell about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Retirement plans?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know,
Your characters are
I've
going to
dwelt
retire
upon this
already?
world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You've finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer.
Yeah, he was going through a midlife crisis.
So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. That's right, which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people.
Or a retirement plan.
Credit is also due to Signora,
was a
the
long-ass
emissary
test.
dispatched by the Cryo Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, Traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing.
I know. It's a test, but we didn't we solve the problems?
I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this. wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight?
You embarrassed yourself this time.
Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always call it as you see it?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo Archon. My contract to end all contracts.
Yo.
As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Yo, no one.
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
Feeling contract to end all contract is the time since he was with
So Rex Lapis is really...
Ah.
But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think. I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
Yo.
Fatui?
What
They
up?
certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
Gonna move the camera around.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil
Was
god
that
might have
Sorrow?
been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis.
Black-hearted.
Wicked, black-hearted scoundrel. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Well, he has 3 transformations.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
Wait.
What's the hurry?
Hear ye all, the Chising's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
You're right there.
Sure, just nod.
It doesn't hurt me asking if you're right.
Needs a translation on what the Chising's announcement said. So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Chising already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look. Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing.
Oh.
Are they saying something?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
That is a way sometimes.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
Probably not.
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Bit obvious.
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young.
The Liyue Chising always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa!
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made. I believe that future generations will say so too when our deeds come up for their review.
Why you? Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless?
We're not trying to find someone.
If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making an account of the rite. There's much that remains to be done. I didn't miss anything, did I?
Probably not. I see you in the distance. You annoying bugger. Come here.
Oh, that's quite rude.
So annoying. He's broke boy.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Shinya kiosk.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Shinya kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
Do you even have money?
You're right. I do lack the mora.
Well, that was kind of rude.
You've been this way this entire time, but...
But why would Morax lack mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon, so I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Correct.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you.
It was a fine journey.
That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
Inazuma? Closed?
Yes. The nation has been closed by order of its deity, the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
What?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa,
I see.
That's harsh.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm.
See.
The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity.
Beto is drunk.
Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people.
I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that.
7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead. I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions?
Nope.
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
These are indeed false accusations,
here, I'm going to be honest.
but it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber
early tomorrow
to
morning.
prevent the Adepti and the Qixing
You
from
do sound like you're
defeating
getting a
the
little bit
ancient
more
god.
tired quicker as well.
I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that
I'm
for
trying
all
to
it's
take in
worth
all
on the
this
foreign
information and
relations front at
process
the
it.
moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui. Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal
I
by
can't
now.
stop you anymore, can I?
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? The time of the
Who are you
Adepti
trying to
has
stop?
long passed.
Chaos is going
If even the
against
Leo
supremacy in
Qixing
chat.
don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Leo?
Well, you had your chance
Kuching
and you
is
didn't take
absolutely
it.
right in saying
Ha
this.
ha 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 ha.
Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Qixing's plan to take governing power over Liyue from the hands of the gods and Adepti, could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been... All right then. Was there anything...
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's going to happen to all the Mora in Teyvat? Since Morax is dead, are they all just gonna disappear? Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even continue to work?
True, good
The
question.
Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo Archon's power.
This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora! The world is coming to an end!
Yes, this is indeed a major issue from a financial standpoint. Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the
Does he
Liyue
even care?
Qixing to
Just leave
debate.
it to someone else.
Then, did you at least set some some private funds aside for yourself?
Oh, a
Certainly
private
able
fund.
to handle problems, I guess.
This does seem like a good, logical, common-sense idea. It's a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right, then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well, then. I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
And we did it! Woo! Yeah, like it was. Nice. Thank you. Yes. 29, yes. No. No. I will not hydrate. They give points back. I don't have water.
Well, it has been like an hour since you last drunk something.
I don't have water.
You know what? I'll do this one for you because it feels like I've been a while since I've drunk something too.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Brain combination. Teapot to core. Worry about that in no time. Okay. Y'all. Okay. Teapot for the housing system. I see. Do it another time. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I'm sorry. And then this for you, I guess. Yes, see you next time. We will be doing a raid. Let me find someone doing Genshin, I guess. I've got so many people that I follow that I currently love. What is this?
Why? You wouldn't be able to drink my world? Damn it, Hito. Shut up.
Mute. That. Done. Great. Alright then. This person. There are all my lovely links. Firstly, thank you for all that came out today, and for, especially. I have to rate someone. Oh, so sad. Thank you, Ryan, for the raid. I don't have to finish up all night and raid someone anyway. And thank you, C, for the follow. Thank you. Raymond, I hope you had a lovely stream. I finished the night. I can't stop laughing. Have a lovely rest of your time zone wherever you are. See you next time. I just finished.
You're struggling a little bit